Hello, my name is Quentin, and welcome again to Rainbow Liberation, where we support and respect people of all demographics. This episode, we're going to do a follow-up to the Holly interview. Holly, if you don't remember, is a woman who copes with deafness. And we're going to take a look at this interview with Patricia Weisberger, Holly's mentor, friend, and employer. And we're going to see just how much Patricia respects Holly for her ability to function effectively and lead her equivalent of a normal life. Let's roll clip and see how Patricia vouches for Holly. Can you state your name, please?
Patricia Weisberger.
And I understand you work with Holly. Holly who?
Madonna.
Holly Madonna. And how long have you known her?
I've known her since she started as a student here at BCC. I think that would be 2 years ago, 2012.
And you saw potential in her?
I saw, when I first met her, I was just so fascinated by the fact that she caught everything I was saying, even though she didn't hear anything. She very seldom misses something. And I saw how, she was so good at everything that she did that I asked her if she would apply to become a work-study student so she could work with me. Because I wanted students that come into this office to realize that just because someone's deaf doesn't mean that they can't do everything that a hearing person does. And she doesn't. So I think she's a really good role model for us students.
When you first met her, did you instantly realize she was deaf, or did it take you?
No, I didn't even know she was deaf until I was told by her learning specialist.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The only time, now I'm so used to always having to look at her when I speak. Sometimes I forget, and if she walks away, I may be saying something to her. She won't hear it because unless she can see me. So, but I'm getting better at that. I know that, if I come in the room and she's here by herself, I have to touch her shoulder not to scare her. Because she doesn't hear doors like anybody else would. But this morning was a good example. She was sitting over there. I came in the door. She wasn't even looking at me, but she knew she could, out of the corner of her eye, her peripheral vision is so good that she saw me and knew I was coming in without my even saying anything. So, yeah, she does everything anybody else who works in this
What
office
exactly does she do? What exactly does Holly do?
Holly is a student aide. She's a work-study student in the office, so she sits at the desk and helps me when we're very busy. She can help other students. The only thing she can't really do is answer the phone. But we're working on getting a phone that will be text, and it's called a cap telephone, and she has one at home. So if you call her, whatever you're saying in the phone will come out in text on a screen that she can read. And then that way enables her to talk on the telephone. Yeah, so we're going to get one here too so she can answer the phone, because that's important of the job.
Have you ever had a moment where you wish Holly could hear, enjoy sound, experience sound.
Sure. I mean, I want that for her, but, I think that, I guess she doesn't seem to be missing it, but I would like
No.
to be able to go out with her and listen to music. But Holly and I went away last October. We went to a conference, and at that conference, everything was accessible. All of the workshops were, there were sign language interpreters there, which didn't help her that much. I mean, she had a basic sign language vocabulary at that time, but everything else was done in CART. So every lecture we went to, every workshop, someone was there typing it, and she could read it on a big screen. So she didn't miss anything, but you know what? I didn't even think about the fact that she was deaf. Really. The more you hang around with her, the more you forget. The only thing you have to make sure is that you look at her when you talk to her. She's just like anybody else.
You should look at anyone when you're talking to them, but you have to look extra carefully so she sees you.
Well, you have to be facing her, and I mean, you don't have to keep eye contact with her, but she does have to see you, be able to have a clear line of vision to your lips.
Definitely don't wear it like a doctor's mask, right?
Right. Sometimes men with beards, she might have trouble with if their beard is,
Thick
covering
or
their
like
lips.
very. Yeah.
But, when she just received an award, she got a scholarship, and we were sitting in the audience, and I thought maybe we would have to sit like right up close for her to be able to see what the president, because it was the BCC president, sit right up close
Jack
to see what
Sprague?
he was saying. Yes, but you know what? We sat about 3 tables back. She had as long as she put her glasses on, she heard every word. She didn't miss a thing. So, not that she doesn't face some discrimination, because she does. And I've noticed that even more now that I'm aware of it, is that people think because you can't hear that you have less intellectual capacity than the next person.
And what would you like to say to those people directly?
I would like to say to them that they are wrong. It has nothing to do with intellectual capability.
If anything, if she can function, just to function, within the same capacity, that takes more intellectual.
Right. Yeah. She's an amazing woman. She doesn't see it. She doesn't realize, because she's had a life that she's been told she was different, she was not good enough. But
Well, that's why she has you to you. You look beyond her. That's why I'm taking the time to interview as well.
Exactly. She is. I call her Mother Earth. She has a yard full of plants and vegetables. Animals love her. She has a goat that runs out to her when she comes home from work, just like a dog would. She just has a lot of strengths. She does not judge people. Being someone who has been judged her whole life, she's amazing in that she does not judge anybody. She treats everybody very, very well.
Thank you very much for.
Thank you very much, Patricia. Now, I agree with everything she says. Holly is indeed a very capable woman, and she'd certainly know better than I. So, I hope you learned something from this and the last episode. Just by listening to Holly and Patricia, have you learned that deaf people can learn to function effectively and leave a normal life. So don't count a deaf person out, a person with deafness out. Never look down on them. You should always respect everybody. That is one of the core beliefs in the Rainbow Liberation. So just food for thought for till next time. I may do another episode on deafness in the future. But until then, this is Quentin of the Rainbow Liberation signing off. Beware and take care, everybody.